So we've all heard that plastic straws are bad for the environment, but do you actually know why they're so destructive? In this video, I'm going to break down for you exactly why plastic straws are such an environmental hazard. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. My name's Nicole and I have a degree in environmental studies and economics. Here on this channel, I talk about simple living, sustainability, and veganism. So if those are things you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button. So, plastic straw. Why do they suck in more ways than just one? Well, it all begins with the fact that 500 million straws are used in the US alone every single day. Every single day. I mean, it's unfathomable. It's a gigantic amount of these little single-use plastics that essentially are used for maybe an hour, maybe an evening, if you're lucky. I mean, they are disposed of so quickly and they stick around. Plastic straws cannot be recycled because of the chemicals that they are made from. What's worse is that they're not biodegradable either. So when they end up in the environment, they just break apart into smaller pieces and the chemicals are released, which can be harmful to plants, animals, various forms of wildlife, and even humans. So it's super dangerous if these things end up in our environment, but they do. And the reason why is because they're so lightweight. You may be thinking, oh, it's okay. I always throw my straws in the trash, so it's no big deal. They end up at least in the landfill. And sadly, it's not that simple. Because straws are so lightweight, they tend to get picked up by the wind, whether it's at trash facilities or straight from the trash can on the side of the road. They then, unfortunately, usually end up in waterways because the wind carries them to either bodies of water or they end up on the ground but then are picked up by runoff and end up in the water anyway. Eventually, they end up in oceans. Well, when they are in the ocean and traveling through the waves, they get thrashed around a lot and are far more likely to break up into smaller pieces, which not only creates microplastics, which scientists are starting to find can be very destructive to aquatic life, but they also release these chemicals into the water. And even if they don't break apart, they can actually be mistaken for food by aquatic life who then consumes them, and they can have serious adverse effects due to consuming this plastic. I think we've all at least heard of the video of the turtle with the plastic straw stuck in his nose. So that is just a very quick and basic explanation as to why plastic straws are so problematic. And are they extremely different than other single-use plastics? Not really, but I think that the media attention from the video with the turtle really captured people's hearts and it caused them to want to make a change, which I think is fantastic. Any efforts to live a more sustainable life and for people to collectively be moving forward towards sustainable options is a positive thing for me. But really, all single-use plastics can be very destructive on the environment and on animals, and so it's important to be conscious of these sort of things when we're consuming or when we're shopping even. You know, just making the simple investment into reusable straws, reusable utensils, reusable bags can really, in the long run, build up and make a difference over time. Now, if you're curious about what sort of alternatives to plastic straws exist, we have our stainless steel reusable straws, our glass reusable straws. There's also these really cool biodegradable paper straws that you can just recycle and that eventually will break down. Finally, there's always the option to just go strawless. I mean, I personally, at least before, 2020 happened, I had no problem just like drinking out of a regular cup at a restaurant. I know some people are kind of weary of that, but it's a personal decision. But if you forget your reusable straw, remember that it's always an option to say that you don't want a straw. And during this time, it can be a little bit more difficult to communicate that you don't want these single-use plastics, but it's always worth a try when you make a call to place your order to just let them know that you do not want any single-use plastic along with your order. that's pretty much all I have for today. It was a nice short little video, and let me know down below, what form of reusable straws do you use? Do you go for the stainless steel, the glass, the biodegradable, recyclable ones, or do you just go strawless? I personally either use stainless steel or it just goes strawless. I am so excited that you've made it this far in the video. If you like my vibe and my content, consider following me on Instagram at nurturing_compassion, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10 of Vlogmas. Bye!